Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing a shirt with a Korean woman's face on the front. I have Rujin from ITZY on my shirt. Um, I just realized that I'm not going to have a cell phone, a, a working cell phone, because I've been out of work, so obviously I'm not going to pay the phone bill. But also another reason why I don't care about the phone is because I've heard all about these places needing like vaccine passport and stuff, and they want you to use your smartphone. So if that's the case, I'm just never going to use a smartphone again because I don't want to use something that's a part of the problem. But anyway, I used to work at a Target, and there were like a lot of people started getting the jab because they were like, well, we have to get it because it's going to be mandatory. And so like more and more people at my job started getting the jab, and people got um one guy, and I'm not making this up. He like a few days later, after he got the jab, he collapsed and started having convulsions and seizures, and he had to go to the hospital, and he never came back to work. I don't know his update, but I worked there for I forgot, like 6 months, and he never came back, and so like he was gone for at least 4 months. So like he never came back. And then like this other woman, she got it, and then she said she just started feeling ill like a few days after. She never came back. So that's two people. I don't know. I think that's a lot of people considering there's not a lot of people that was working there at the time. So but that's not the reason why I quit the job. I quit the job just because my boss was a her name was Elena. She was a uneducated Mexican, and it was just really annoying to work with her. And every thought in my head was something racist to say. So I just I just remember I had to change my schedule. Like I was working like 6 days a week because like we were completely understaffed, and so I was doing them a favor by working 6 days a week. And so like something came up in my personal life where I just couldn't work 6 days a week. So they base everything on your availability. So I was just like, yeah, Elena, my availability's changed. And she's like, well, if I change your availability, I've said this before. If you watch the show, I already told this. I already told you this, but she said, we'd have to close the store down. And I'm just like, wow, I don't have time for this. Damp backs. I, ideology. So, so mind, because I've done this before, where I've physically threatened my boss, or cursed them out. And so this is one of the situations where like I was going to like actually sock her across the face. Now I know you're not supposed to hit a woman, but if the woman isn't good looking, I think it's okay. And so I was like, wow, everything in my body is telling me to sock her across the face. Like it was like this physical, just natural physical reaction to hit her, because like she looks like, basically, like imagine like um I don't know, like 10 pounds of shit in a 9 pound bag. Like it's kind of like bursting. Like she's nothing to look at. And so I don't know, I just think ugly people deserve physical abuse. So I had to control myself, and go like, well, I can't work her because I'm going to get arrested, because I've gotten physical with a supervisor before, and I don't care that it's a woman. So I had to quit. So that's why I don't work at Target anymore. It had nothing to do with the actual mandate. It had to do with me being a horrible person. Anyway, it's only funny because it's true. But so anyway, I'm going to because like this season is the exit season, XID. You know how I try to make each season a K-pop. Um, like inspired season. So like the next couple of shows, the next couple audio shows, I will do a show about each member of EXID. As I promised I'd do that like 20 shows ago, but because we're coming on the end of season 8, because remember each season has 60 shows. Supposedly, sometimes the shows get taken down. Like last season, we had 3 shows taken down. Season prior had a couple of shows taken down. Now, granted, all those shows have been re-uploaded pretty much exactly the same, and nothing's been edited or changed except for like more time was instead of like the unedited version. So, um, the shows got back up, but it is what it is. But like since we're coming up on the end of this season, and it went by fast because it's really easy to put out 60 shows. So I'm thinking, should I make this season 100 shows maybe? Because I don't know, like I do on average like um 2 shows a day, but I mean I can do a lot more a day. I mean I can do like 3 shows a day, and then remember I have the pre-recorded shows already, and like when it comes to the pre-recorded ones, I just release one, Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday. It just depends how lucky you are. But I'll see what's up. And then also I probably can do more live streams. I don't know why this is the first time I'm actually allowed to do a live stream. I have tried to do a live stream how many times, and I've said, yeah, it just won't let me do it. So apparently we got lucky. I'm allowed to do it. But anyway, so if you're wondering what I've been doing in my spare time, obviously lots of video games. I've been playing Overwatch obsessively. I probably play Overwatch. It's a video game on, at least for me, on the PS4. I probably play that game um, roughly, I'm guesstimating 4 hours a day. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, actually, but to me that's a lot just because there's other things I could be doing, like drugs. But anyway, I have been doing. I've been playing with my miniatures. I've been playing Battletech a lot, but the problem is, and for those of you who don't know what Battletech is, basically, it's like a board game, and you pilot like a giant robot. So like you're inside this robot, or there's several different kind of robots. You know, you pilot a robot, and the robot is on like a board. You move it around. You roll dice to hit with your weapons. Okay. Now this game is a game that requires friends. Kind of like most games, like a game of basketball, you need a couple of people. Well, I don't have any friends, and I don't have, I'm not going to pay an escort to come and play BattleTech with me. Granted, I probably could, but anyway. So basically, I pretend that I'm playing with someone. So I'll take one robot, put it on one side of the map. Yeah, because you play on a map, and then I put the other robot or mech on the other side, and then I move them, and then I pretend I'm a different person when I switch. Now I don't know if this is a call for help, but like the fact that no one in a white van is pulled up and put me in a suit, straight jacket, but I call it a suit because it looks good on me. I'm shocked. Like I'm because like if I was a fly on the wall, I'd be like, this fool's crazy. Like, and like, but the cool thing is, like at least when I play like by myself, I'll have like I'll control 2 mechs on one side and then like 6 on the other side. So I'm moving like eight pieces around the board. This sometimes takes 4 hours to finish. Sometimes, like a game will take 4 hours. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm actually embarrassed, but like I don't care. Yeah, I'm all about full disclosure. So yeah, so I play by myself, and so now I'm looking for someone to play with. So guess what I did? I put an ad on Craigslist, going, "Hey, is there anyone that plays BattleTech?" And like I go, "Yeah, I play BattleTech, Magic the Gathering. Just if anyone wants to play, hit me up. I have a place to play." Well, all you need is like a table, and like, it's not like I'm bragging. I have a place to play, but so I get a reply, relatively fast, and in the reply, it's a woman sends me a picture of her. I didn't need a picture, but it's like a youthful blonde, blue-eyed girl. She probably has an OnlyFans account, and she goes, "Hey," and so then I send her a response, and I send her a picture. I'm like, I'm just sending a picture because you sent the picture. But anyway, um, when you want to play, like, how long have you been playing BattleTech? Obviously, she didn't send a response for two reasons. Could be because I'm just like a weird-looking guy, and I give off those creeper vibes. Like, I'm gonna actually not play Battletech with you. I'm gonna put you in a cage and keep you in my basement, and that's probably why she didn't respond back. Or she was hoping that my response would be, "Hey, baby, how much for some fun?" And that's probably why she didn't respond, because her picture was like, showing cleavage, because that's the stereotypical thing that women do when they're low key trying to get something else. And also, she was like in her early 20s, blonde, just really good looking, looked like Jim. So I just can't picture. She just doesn't fit the stereotype of a female that plays role playing games. No, no, no. And I don't mean role playing games in the bedroom. I mean like role playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I mean? Um, and seriously, if me and her did end up in the bedroom, like, I would pull out my +4 sword of disappointment, and I would be so limp. She'd be like, "Okay, here's your money back." Well, I've never met an escort that's been that nice, but anyway. So I mean, obviously, it's just some OnlyFans chick. So, but I'll let you know if she actually responds, because she hasn't responded yet. Because obviously, you know, and also like that. Speaking of escorts, that reminds me of my favorite escort ever, Mary. I'm sorry, Meryl Park. She was a Korean woman that I was friends with. Obviously, I didn't partake in her services. Like, why would I do that? Like, I didn't pay her for those golden showers. It was called practice for her real business. But I probably shouldn't have admitted that. But I'm just letting you know, if you ever get a golden shower from anyone, I suggest doing it in the bathtub, because you don't want to do it like. Hey, first of all, I had carpets in, like, I had a carpeted apartment, so like the only place that didn't have the carpet is like the kitchen and the bathroom. And so, like, I know you feel more comfortable in your living room to do stuff like that, and like you would think like, yeah, you just put down like a couple of plastic bags. But the thing is, like, you forget about the splash and like the spillover of like receiving a golden shower. So even though you think you're being clean, you know, and granted, if you're wearing clothes, like, it only soaks up so much. And then it's like, if you think having cats makes your apartment smell, like, what do you think? Like a golden shower is gonna make your apartment smell? Like, it's not gonna smell good. And then it's like, people are gonna be suspicious. They're gonna be like, why does it smell like pee when I first walk in here? I mean, like, do you want that awkward, social situation? I don't. Maybe I do, but anyway. So basically, just what we did, I was like, okay, so like I laid down in the bath. Wait, I should not give these details, but yeah, why not? Just I've already gone too far. Just like lay down in the bathtub, and then like if you're worried about like balancing or anything, like you can like hold her hands as she like squats. It's good, clean fun. Just have her drink lots of water and take some vitamin B12. If you have any open cuts or abrasions, make sure you take care of that beforehand. Anyway, and I wonder if she retired from the business, because it's like, is like that's the kind of living that, like, I don't know the shelf life of a person that gives golden showers for a living. I don't know, because it's like it's it's just based on I mean, it's just based on, do you mind peeing on people? I don't think it's based on anything else. But I mean, I still have her number. I can call her up and ask her if she's still doing her thing. Or I should just call her up and wish her a happy belated Thanksgiving, and hopefully she has a white Christmas. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this first successful live stream. I like to keep things to 15 minutes just because if I go any longer, who knows what I'll say. But remember, guys, stay safe, stay strong, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.